Hi, I'm Katie Yarrow. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your child's AP Lang teacher this year, and I hope to give you a little information about me and what you can expect this year in AP Lang. So I'm going to share my screen and go through my PowerPoint with you. All right, so I grew up in St. Louis. I've lived in LA for 16 years. I got my bachelor's degree from Miami University, the one in Ohio, not the one in Florida. I got my master's from the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, and I have a single subject teaching credential in secondary English. And then I also have my reading specialist credential and my administrative credential tier 1. I was nationally board certified in 2006, and I have 15 years of teaching experience in Massachusetts, Michigan, and then here in California, both in Santa Monica and here. And I am currently our department chair here at South High. So there's me, and there's my son. It was after a race. He just started middle school this year, so that's exciting. And I love to bike. I love to run and be outside. And there's my dog. She's been on the left. She's the white one, Trixie, and that's her little friend, the pug. So my teaching philosophy, I believe in maintaining high expectations and then providing support to help students meet those expectations. So especially this first semester, I always tell students, okay, you might be in like a healthy state of confusion. AP Lang is not like other English courses. It is my favorite course to teach, in fact, and but it is a little bit, it requires a different lens. So we're learning that now. We do lots of scaffolding, lots of practice to help get students used to that kind of looking through reading at that through that lens. I believe in using all of my classroom time for high quality, research-based, student-centered instruction, and that's either face-to-face or virtual. So I like to keep everyone busy and engaged at all times. And I believe in creating a welcoming environment where students can take risks and challenge themselves and really feel like they can grow. I believe in the power of language. I was going to finish that sentence with a to and then verbs to do this, to do that, and then it was just too long, so I just left it. I believe in the power of language to do many things, and empowerment especially. And I love this quote because it really applies to me. I've always wanted to be a teacher, love to read, I love to write, and I love to teach, and I love teaching this age and this class. And so this quote really fits for me. Success, to know what you're doing, to love what you're doing, to believe in what you're doing. So there's my email. I think everyone knows at this point how to get in touch with me through Edlio. And I check email daily on weekdays. I'll return your email with a phone call or an email within 24 hours on weekdays. All homework is on Classroom, and you are able to click on your students' to-do list up at the top on the home screen to see what needs to be done, and of course, Aries. I update Aries pretty regularly. So after an assignment is graded on Classroom, it'll pretty much immediately be on Aries. If you'd like to chat via Zoom or phone call, my office hours are first period 8:30 to 10 or 1:30 to 2:30 Monday through Thursday. And I have a sign up link in my email signature to sign up for that, or you can just email me directly. And if students want to meet with me, there's a link for them on Google Classroom as well. So semester 1, we're building our skills. Each semester, we're focused on the College Board standards: argument, research, synthesis, rhetorical analysis, and then a lot of formative writing and then reading assessment. So we do a lot of close analysis, beginning with our summer reading books. We just finished our timed writes for our summer reading. We have ongoing projects, independent reading projects. They should be finding their book now for first semester. We do a columnist project where they follow a columnist from a major publication for a few weeks, and they follow them, write précis, and write opinions about what the person's writing about. We do a lot of essay writing, again, those 3 genres. So language of composition is our class text, one of our class texts, and that's on Classroom, PDF. They Say, I Say is also on a PDF on Classroom. And those are our texts for first semester. And then we have tons of reading. We're always reading. So we have many, many short essays and articles. We will read The Scarlet Letter as part of our fiction, well, either that or The Crucible. This year's a little different. I have to see what's available as part of our study, and we connect it to Puritans, but again, also McCarthyism with The Crucible. And then nonfiction text is student's choice. So they're already looking through those lists to figure out what book will work well for them. And then in semester 2, we kind of sharpen those skills. So this is going to be, again, kind of flexible, because we still don't know what the AP exam will look like. I'm going on the assumption it's going to look the same as it did last year, but I don't know that for sure. So it's okay, it's still early, for exam prep. So anything that says we do multiple choice games or multiple choice questions, we may or may not do, depending on the exam format. So we do a great rhetorical analysis unit with a Great Gatsby. Like I said, we may do AP multiple choice games. There's AP Classroom, which is a great online tool that they just rolled out last year. And we do a lot of practice on there. And students are already signed up for that. We do timed writes. We do look at student models, and we're always reading, always writing, always discussing. So they'll have some quizzes on the language of composition with the terms, and they'll have some quizzes on They Say, I Say, the 2-class text. The exam in December, and that's the midterm exam, the semester exam rather. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. Essays, timed writes, occasional process pieces. We do a close analysis, like I said, formative assessment. You might see them working on something called the Big 5 questions, where they read and analyze a text through a framework of 5 questions that really help them dig in rhetorically to the text. And then Soapstone, you may see them working on Soapstone things, which is just kind of an acronym for, again, how to read analytically, read a nonfiction text analytically, and look for those things. And they grow so much, both of these semesters. So a typical day, we have a warm-up, could include any of those things, kind of a text-based discussion. Right now, we're doing a lot of teacher modeling. So I model with them, or I show them student models of analysis. And we collaborate on close reading. We do college-level research and writing. I'll have writing conferences, and they do writing reflections after every essay, so they can self-check and see how they can grow. And I don't lecture all period. The first, I don't know, maybe a few weeks, I do a little more lecturing than usual, but a lot of it is kind of a guided practice for students to practice what they've been taught. So direct instruction and then guided practice. I'm going to skip this slide only, except for the first bullet, only because you can go online and look, and I will let students know as soon as I have any information. But this is what a typical exam looks like. This may not be a typical year, which I think we all know already. But my students' pass rate, the percentage of students who score 3 or higher the past 3 years, has always been between 85.5 and 89.3%. So that is good. And for which night, I requested postcards to make homeschool connections. So I requested postcards and stamps, so I could send home a little, through snail mail, some positive, for something positive that your student has done, that your child has done. And I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support of all of us here, always, and then especially this year. It's really appreciated. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the live session. If you have any questions or concerns on, if you want more information, on Thursday at Back to School Night then. Thank you.